Objective. After listening to this lecture, you'll be able to describe two general types of exercise. There are actually several different types of exercise, but there are two basic types that we'll talk about. Both types of exercise play a significant role in improving and maintaining the components of your fitness.
Types of exercise. Imagine a drug so powerful it can alter brain chemistry, so versatile it can help prevent or treat many common psychological problems, so safe that moderate doses cause few, if any, side effects, and so inexpensive anyone can afford it. For the last several years, medical doctors and psychotherapists have been experimenting with just such a potential wonder drug, and that is exercise. So we've talked about components of fitness and how to measure or assess those components. Now let's talk about how to improve and maintain those components. Cardiorespiratory endurance. Aerobic exercise is the best type of exercise to improve and maintain cardiorespiratory endurance. Aerobic exercise is any activity that involves rhythmic, continuous movement that can be sustained for at least 20 minutes. Bike riding, running, going on the Stairmaster, and swimming are examples of rhythmic, continuous motion that can be sustained for 20 minutes. Tennis, basketball, baseball, and hockey are not considered to be truly aerobic activities because they don't require movement that is continuous and rhythmic and that can be sustained for 20 minutes. This doesn't mean that they're not good, healthy activities, and physical activity is good. They're just not considered to be aerobic activities. The predominant source of energy for aerobic activity is oxygen. Muscular strength and endurance. Anaerobic activity is activity that requires short bursts of energy. Weight-bearing activities such as weightlifting are a type of anaerobic activity that is best for improving and maintaining muscular strength and endurance. Something called ATP that our muscles produce is the predominant source of energy during anaerobic exercise. Body composition. Both types of exercise, aerobic and anaerobic, specifically strength training, are best to improve and maintain body composition. First, let's talk about the role that aerobic exercise plays with decreasing fat and improving body composition. Studies have shown that your body taps into your fat storage during aerobic activity after about 15 minutes if the intensity isn't too high. Bodybuilders who want to decrease their body fat so that their muscles show more for competitions often walk on a treadmill at a really low intensity. They barely break a sweat for a long period of time, up to an hour. Glycogen, or stored carbohydrate, is the most easily and readily available form of energy. So if you exercise at a higher intensity, your body releases glycogen into the bloodstream in the form of glucose, so your body can use that for energy. But if you exercise at a higher intensity for a shorter period of time, you increase your VO2 max, which refers to the maximum amount of oxygen your body uses. If you have a higher VO2 max, your body uses more fat at rest, and you improve your cardiorespiratory endurance more if you exercise at a higher intensity, because cardiorespiratory endurance is directly tied to your VO2 max. So my recommendation is to exercise at a higher intensity for a shorter period of time. And actually, going a step further, studies have shown that it's best to intersperse the high intensity with low intensity. So for example, walking for so many seconds and then running, and then walking, and then running, and so forth. Strength training. The biggest mistake people still make in wanting to lose weight and decrease their body fat is focusing only on aerobic exercise. Muscle is 3 times as metabolically active as fat, so it takes 3 times as many calories to maintain a pound of muscle as it does a pound of fat. One of the reasons why our metabolism slows down as we get older and we put on weight is because we lose muscle mass. It's estimated that we lose about 1/2 pound of muscle each and every year after our mid-20s, after about 25, if we're not sufficiently working our muscles. So the saying, use it or lose it, is very true. Key points. There are 2 basic types of exercise. Aerobic, which is continuous rhythmic movement that can be sustained for at least 20 minutes, and anaerobic, which requires short bursts of energy. Both types of exercise play a significant role in improving and maintaining the components of fitness. And that's it.